Football update, NFL Week 4 highlights, injuries, QB struggles, and team analysis. In this video, we summarize the key events from NFL Week 4, including 1. Bears decision. Do Chicago regret choosing Caleb Williams over Jayden Daniels? 1. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Why the team needs to support Rodgers to maximize his potential. 3. Rashee Rice injury update. Latest on the Chiefs' WR's knee injury and its impact on the depth chart. 4. Patrick Mahomes. Analyzing his current performance and the challenges facing the Chiefs. 5. Team evaluations. The current status of teams like the Ravens, Eagles, and Patriots after this week's games. Follow us as we explore and discuss these pressing topics. Broncos RB Tyler Beatty collapsing with back injury. Injury update from Broncos vs. Jets game. During Sunday's game against the New York Jets, Denver Broncos running back Tyler Beatty suffered a concerning back injury that led to him collapsing on the sideline. He was swiftly taken off the field on a stretcher, prompting worries among fans and teammates alike. The injury occurred after Beatty took a hard hit to his back from linebacker Quincy Williams. After the collision, he landed face first on the turf and fumbled the ball, which the Jets recovered. Although Beatty managed to walk off the field initially, he collapsed moments later while on the sideline. Medical personnel attended to him right away, and he was immobilized before being carted off the field. Fortunately, reports during the CBS broadcast indicated that he was showing some movement while on the sideline, providing a glimmer of hope. Diagnosis and team updates. The Broncos later confirmed that Beatty had been diagnosed with a back injury and was listed as questionable to return. The specifics of the injury remain unclear. However, Broncos running back Javonte Williams shared some optimism post-game, revealing that running backs coach Lou Ianni had informed the team that Beatty would be okay. Coach Lou told us that he would be all right, so I don't think it's really anything serious, Williams stated. According to the Denver Gazette, Beatty's background. At just 24 years old, Beatty is a third-year pro who played college football at Missouri. He was originally drafted in the 6th round by the Baltimore Ravens in 2022. Spending most of his rookie season on their practice squad, the Broncos signed him off that practice squad, and he has since become a part of their roster. Prior to his injury, Beatty had rushed 10 times for 86 yards this season, including an impressive 70 yards on 9 carries during Denver's Week 3 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As Beatty's condition develops, fans and teammates will be eagerly awaiting updates, hoping for a quick and full recovery. Jets must support Aaron Rodgers, not the other way around. In 2023, the New York Jets pulled off one of the biggest trades in franchise history by acquiring Aaron Rodgers, a 4-time MVP and Super Bowl champion. But to truly capitalize on this monumental move, the Jets need to cater to Rodgers, because he's not just a quarterback, he's a game changer. The Jets had a solid defense and some offensive talent, but they were missing a leader under center. Enter Aaron Rodgers, who, like Tom Brady before him, is on a mission to capture one last Lombardi trophy. However, bringing in a superstar like Rodgers isn't just about his ability to throw a football. It's about his will to win and proven track record of success. Look at what happened in Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers quickly adapted to Brady's intensity, resulting in a Super Bowl victory in his first season. But in New York, we're not seeing that same level of adaptation to Rodgers' unique style. While Brady openly demanded excellence from his teammates, Rodgers is taking a different approach. After a frustrating 10-9 loss to Denver, where the Jets made critical mental errors, he lamented about too many mental mistakes. With 0 touchdowns and 13 penalties, it's clear that something needs to change. Head coach Robert Saleh acknowledges that the team must figure out their cadence and execution. Yet, Rodgers responded with a call for accountability, emphasizing that everyone needs to step up. This isn't just a one-man show. The entire team must rise to the occasion. Rodgers mentioned issues with protection and route adjustments, suggesting that the focus hasn't been as sharp as it should be. If he can't trust his offensive line or his receivers, it undermines everything he brings to the table. So, what's the bottom line? If the Jets want to make the most of Aaron Rodgers' incredible talent, they need to embrace a culture of accountability and high expectations. This isn't just about one player. It's about transforming the entire organization into a winning mindset. If New York isn't fully committed to achieving a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers leading the charge, then why invest in a player of his caliber at all? It's time for the Jets to step up and rise to the occasion, because with a talent like Rodgers, the stakes have never been higher. Rashee Rice injury update. Chiefs WR faces serious knee concerns. Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice was carted off the field after suffering a concerning knee injury during the Week 4 matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers. The incident occurred when quarterback Patrick Mahomes attempted to tackle Chargers cornerback Christian Fulton following an interception. In the process, Mahomes accidentally collided with the front of Rice's right knee, leading to an immediate need for medical attention. Rice required assistance to leave the field and was taken back to the locker room via cart. He was subsequently ruled out for the remainder of the game, raising fears of a serious injury. Current status. Following the Chiefs' 17-10 victory, head coach Andy Reid provided an update, stating that Rice will undergo an MRI on his knee on Monday. Although the initial outlook isn't positive, I feel terrible for Rashee. We will hope for the best, Reid commented. Reports from ESPN indicate that further testing is necessary to determine the severity of Rice's injury. But insights are not expected until next week. Notably, NFL insiders including Adam Schefter and Ian Rapoport have suggested that the Chiefs are concerned Rice may have suffered a season-ending ACL tear. As a result of his injury, Rice was ruled out for the rest of Sunday's game, and during the broadcast, Reid remarked to CBS Sports' Tracy Wolfson, "It's not good." Chiefs WR depth chart. With Rice sidelined, the Chiefs wide receiver depth chart now looks as follows. Xavier Worthy, Justin Watson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Mecole Hardman, Sky Moore. Fans and teammates alike will be hoping for the best for Rashee Rice as further updates on his condition are awaited. Bears regret? Jayden Daniels vs. Caleb Williams in NFL Week 4 Insights. Welcome to Week 4 of the NFL season, where we tackle the burning questions and deliver the answers you need. Do the Bears regret picking Caleb Williams over Jayden Daniels? It's the first big what if of the 2024 season. Jayden Daniels has been nothing short of spectacular, boasting the highest completion rate in NFL history through 4 games. Meanwhile, Caleb Williams has struggled, throwing more interceptions, 4, than touchdowns, 3. Chicago fans can't help but wonder if they've made another critical mistake in selecting a quarterback. After missing out on stars like Patrick Mahomes in the past, the anxiety is palpable in the Windy City. Are the Commanders legit? Washington is 3-1, shaking off years of dysfunction under Daniel Snyder. With new leadership and a fresh approach, the Commanders might just be contenders in the NFC East. Jayden Daniels is leading the league with an impressive 82.1% completion rate. This team is one to watch. What's up with Patrick Mahomes? Despite a 4-0 record, Mahomes isn't playing like his usual self. He ranks low in key passing stats and has thrown 5 interceptions. The Chiefs' receiving core is thin, with injuries piling up. How long can Mahomes carry a struggling offense? Are the Ravens back? After an 0-2 start, the Ravens have rebounded impressively. Derrick Henry's explosive performance against the Bills showcased their potential as serious AFC contenders. With Lamar Jackson at the helm, Baltimore looks primed to compete at the top level. Is Aaron Rodgers just ordinary now? Rodgers and the Jets have not clicked as hoped. His performance has been underwhelming, and tension with the coaching staff is rising. While a playoff berth is still possible, Rodgers must elevate his game to reach elite status. Is Baker Mayfield the answer in Tampa Bay? After a rocky start to his career post-Cleveland, Mayfield is thriving in Tampa. He ranks highly in passing stats and has revitalized the Buccaneers' offense, making them a respectable playoff contender. Are the Eagles in trouble? Despite being on the cusp of a better record, the Eagles have serious issues. Injuries and underwhelming performances have fans concerned. Upcoming games against manageable opponents could help them regain momentum, but anything less than a strong showing might send fans into a frenzy. Is this the new normal for the Patriots? The post-Brady era is proving challenging for New England. With low scoring and lackluster quarterback play, the Patriots seem to be heading back to their historically bad days. Fans are left wondering if they'll see the days of glory again anytime soon. Are the Jaguars in trouble? Analyzing Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence's struggles. The Jacksonville Jaguars hired Doug Peterson to turn things around and develop QB Trevor Lawrence, but 3 years in, the results tell a different story. Let's dive into what's going wrong and why the future looks bleak. 3 years ago, the Jaguars were at a crossroads. After a tumultuous season under Urban Meyer, they needed stability. Enter Doug Peterson, champion coach with a Super Bowl ring, hired to nurture a generational talent in Trevor Lawrence. Fast forward to today. The Jaguars just suffered a disappointing 24-20 loss to the Houston Texans, a team that mirrors Jacksonville's struggles. Instead of contending for the AFC title, the Jaguars find themselves stuck in a loop of mediocrity. At his introductory press conference, Shad Khan praised Peterson as a leader who inspires respect and creates a winning culture. Yet, with a 1-9 record in his last 10 games, that vision feels increasingly distant. Lawrence is completing just 53.2% of his passes, his worst performance to date. When asked about his job security after the latest loss, Peterson brushed it off as a strange question. But shouldn't he be worried? With offensive struggles that see the Jaguars at the bottom of the league in key statistics, it's clear something needs to change. If Peterson believes offensive coordinator Press Taylor is doing a great job, it raises concerns. Is it Lawrence's inconsistency? Is it Taylor's play calling? Or is it the roster construction led by GM Trent Baalke? The accountability ultimately lies with Peterson, who must figure out how to fix this mess. With an 0-4 start, the Jaguars face a nearly impossible recovery. The last team to make the playoffs after starting 0-4 was the 1992 San Diego Chargers. But the upcoming game against the Indianapolis Colts could offer a glimmer of hope. With injuries on their side, this might be Jacksonville's chance to get back on track. As we look ahead, can Peterson turn this ship around? Or will the Jaguars remain mired in mediocrity? With mounting pressure, the next few games could be critical for both Peterson and Lawrence. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on the Jaguars' journey.